Steve Knight and Abba debate school lunches. So Steve Knight, according to, from what I can gather, he's a right winger.
Right, yeah, right leaning, yeah,
right leaning brother, of course, with a cowboy hat and a do-rag right under it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to play? You want to go ahead? All right, go ahead.
A young man goes up to Charlie Kirk during that debate and he says to him, "Hey, what do you think about school lunches for kids?" And Charlie laughs him. He says, "There's no starvation in America. We have an obesity problem. Nobody here is going without food." And then you agreed with him. You said there's no starvation in America. Go get food stamps. You can get food at churches. There's no reason to starve. Do you remember that?
Yeah, there's no reason to starve in America. It's like 1% of households have like technically a hunger issue, bro. But people are not starving to death in America, bro. Motherfuckers are fat as hell.
Okay.
That's a fact.
That just sounds so wrong to me, because there is an obesity problem, therefore there isn't the opposite problem. That doesn't make no sense. Like, why does obesity cancel out food insecurities or starvation? Like, two things can be true at once, Stevie.
I can see his argument though.
Yeah.
He's using what his eyes could see.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible.
I mean, that's what these guys do on the right. It's only what I can see.
That is terrible. If you're basing it anecdotal shit that you can see, that is terrible.
Well, that's what science is. Also, science is what is tangible in front of you. So, I guess
in combination with a bunch of other things too,
yes.
Right?
A young man goes up to Charlie Kirk during that debate and he says to him, "Hey, what do you think about school lunches for kids?" And Charlie laughs him. He says, "There's no starvation in America. We have an obesity problem. Nobody here is going without food." And then you agreed with him. You said there's no starvation in America. Go get food stamps. You can get food at churches. There's no reason to starve. Do you remember that?
Yeah, there's no reason to starve in America. It's like 1% of households have like technically a hunger issue, bro. But people are not starving to death in America, bro. Motherfuckers are fat as hell.
Okay.
That's a fact.
And see, this is the problem I have with like people who are pro-life, and not you specifically, but people like Charlie Kirk. They're so obsessed with keeping fetuses alive. They pretend it's like this big virtue. And then when a child is born, they're like, "Fuck you, your parents take care of you." It's actually probably one of the most hypocritical. And this is why I think Charlie Kirk is probably a shitty person to me, is that he spent all this time.
Thank you, Abba. Charlie Kirk is a shitty person.
Abortion, but when it comes to every government initiative that's meant to protect kids and keep them good, he was always against it. And to me, it's like, what's the fucking point of keeping this fetus alive if when it comes out, you're like, "Yo, fuck you, kid." And that's what he did. He said that guy was...
He said, "Fuck you, kid"?
No, he didn't, but he might as well have when he's constantly championing everything that's anti-public sector, or sorry, government-involved taking care of kids. Like even you saying there's no starvation is like so disingenuous. If you just Google it, there's like so many kids today here in America. You could look it up, the statistics, that have malnutrition, that have food scarcity, that have all these problems.
Do you believe there is children starving and there's malnutrition issues and food insecurities? Yeah. Okay. Do you believe it's a big problem, or how do you feel?
It's becoming a bigger issue.
Okay.
It stunts their growth. It fucks them up in terms of their academic success. And for you guys to sit there and think that food lunches for kids is a crazy idea and parents should take care of them. Some parents are dog shit. Some parents don't take care of their kids. And so that's why these school lunches happen, so that kids who go to school get a meal. But people like Charlie Kirk, and then you did the same thing, are like, "Oh, the parents take care of it." That's fucking stupid. And I'm like, do you guys even Google this stuff? Do you guys even look into it? But you speak confidently against this stuff that's hurting hundreds and thousands of kids. And I'm like, I don't get it.
I'll ask you a question. Which one is higher, the amount of abortions in America or the amount of starving children in America?
The amount of...
I don't want to go to the whole... We're going to do the whole 5 minutes of this thing?
Well, yeah, why not?
Oh, sure. Okay, whatever.
starving kids in America.
Oh, that's cap.
That's cap? Did you Google it? Did you Google it?
I don't need to Google it.
You don't need facts. But you know what? Facts don't...
Abba's cooking it right here. Abba's cooking it. But let's Google it. All right. Okay. Let's see here. In 2023, about 13.5% of U.S. households were food insecure. Insecure. Am I saying that right? Well, I feel like I'm saying that.
Insecurity.
Insecure.
Or food insecure?
Yeah, food
Okay.
insecure at some point during the year. That equals 18 million households. God damn.
350 million people.
Yeah,
Insecurity at some point. At some point.
at some point.
So
Very
like it's very subjective. At some point, it could be like an afternoon, or day, or two.
okay. Let's look at abortion. Number of abortions annually around 600,000 to 930,000. So yeah, food insecurity. Yeah, food insecurity can lead to malnutrition, health issues, healthcare costs, child development problems, but direct death from hunger in the U.S. is far less common in poor countries. However, very low food security indicates serious hardship. Yeah, okay. All right. So very different problems. So like Stevie's right. Nobody's starving to death, but still it does impact children, right? In their development. It creates health issues. So yeah, this is a very interesting debate. All right. Let's see what else they have to say here.
You feel about it? I need you to Google it.
Okay. The reality of the problem, bro, there's so many different ways that people can eat outside of their parents. There's, bro, food stamps, churches, charities, bro. Like, there's no reason for somebody to starve.
So do you want a 7-year-old or 8-year-old to go to get food stamps or go to church and get food?
Their parent should go.
What if the parent doesn't want to go? What if their parent doesn't want to go?
You saw in the video I said it, bro. I'll be jealous when I see the amount of money these.
I think Stevie's missing the point here because Alba already said that there are some dog shit parents, right? There are some parents who are just terrible. So if there are terrible parents, right, then it kind of falls on the child to figure out what to eat, right? We know there are parents out there that neglect their children. They're just not there. So the one place a child should be able to get food is a place that they go to virtually every day, which would be school,
Right.
right? The food bank, churches, a child is not doing that. But what a child can do is get a meal at school. So why oppose that? You get what I'm saying?
Have on food stamps, bro. They be running these EBTs up $400, $500, $600, bro. Like there's no excuse for somebody to be broke or to be hungry unless they got like they're picky.
But you insinuating that you can start at home with the food stamps, and they can get the food stamps and make sure the kid's not hungry at school.
What, the parents?
Yeah.
But if the parents are dog shit parents, which they're, I mean, that is the case in a lot of cases.
But typically those situations get fixed, right? CAA steps in, not
CPS and puts them in the system?
puts them in the system. Well, it's better than being at a dog shit parent's house.
Yeah, but still, like, why deny kids getting fed at school?
I'm just giving his point of view. That's all. I
understand his point of view. I feel like it's a ridiculous point of view. Because
I think with the right, and usually what the right typically tend to do is say things. They're most typically grifters on the right. They're just doing it for financial gain, and it's like it's so cheesy. Like this guy here is definition of just grifting. He probably has like does he have like a GoFundMe page like on his page?
So you're saying he's just in it for himself?
Yeah, he's a grifter. Another grifter.
Okay, we'll watch a bit more of this.
You can't afford it, dog.
Okay,
we live in a capitalistic country, dog. It is what it is.
Let's take 2 steps back. All right, let's take 2 steps back. Do you agree with there's a lot of bad parents out there?
Absolutely.
Do you know that there's a lot? Hold up. Do you agree that there's a lot of parents who neglect those children?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think that those kids should suffer because they have bad parents?
No.
Okay,
I don't think they should, but bad shit happens.
So wait, you're just gonna let kids suffer when the?
No, I'm not gonna let them, bro, because there's other avenues. Like if they're going to school, this is a hypothetical.
Well, no, hold on. What did you say? If they're going to school, what? If they're going to school, they can get a free lunch there?
If they're going to school, I'm assuming that teachers are aware. They can see someone losing weight.
But that's what the program's for, Stevie. That's what I'm saying. The program is meant to give kids lunches at school.
No, that's not where I'm going with it. I'm talking about like teachers making calls to get, the correct parties involved to address a child, to find a potential food for them, so they can take advantage of the surplus of food that is available for people in these situations. Like,
I feel like he's adding all these extra steps where you could just eliminate a bunch of those steps and just give kids food at school. Like you're relying on the teachers to make a call to this person, to give this person, to that person to get the child fed. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand the logic.
So like,
You sound like you want to say something.
Yeah, I can't believe this is and no offense, but I can't believe that, you know, in the zeitgeist of, you know, of the internet, this is even a conversation to be even had. Like, common sense would be protect thy man, you know, and when it's thy man, it's a child.
Yes.
Help the child out.
Yes.
It should be a natural thing, left or right. Like, I can't believe this is an actual partisan issue.
And this actually ties into the Charlie Kirk thing, because Abba mentions that part of the reason why he thinks Charlie Kirk is a piece of shit is because he's against school lunches. Which makes sense because, and you make a great point. Why not look out for the most vulnerable members of our society?
Children.
Like it hurts no one. We could send billions of dollars overseas to Israel, to Ukraine, in foreign aid, but when it comes to school lunches, like that's an issue.
I know, it's crazy.
And even if the kid could get lunches elsewhere, like why would you want to add these additional steps?
And I can't believe this is even a topic that they're
It
eating.
is, and it's actually a hot topic too.
It's crazy. This how backwards we are. We're doomed.
A potential food for them so they can take advantage of the surplus of food that is available for people in these situations. Like the homeless don't go hungry, bro. They can go get a meal if they want to get a meal.
You're comparing children to homeless. Like, what are we talking about? See, I want y'all to just think about it. So you know there's shitty parents out there, okay? And you want teachers to call the shitty parents to be like, hey, be better parents. Or you want to call child services? You want to call child services? You want to put them in foster care?
It may be better than having them the shooty ass parents.
Have you looked into foster care, Stevie? Have you Googled foster care?
Yeah, but you're describing these parents as ain't shit, bro. Like it is bad shit happens.
I know. I cover them. I cover them every day. There's a lot of ain't shit parents. There's a lot of ain't shit.
Bro.
You cover them. How many videos have you done about baby mamas? How many videos have you done about baby mamas and dog shit parents? If I go to your channel right now, I'll find dozens, hundreds of videos. So you want to call those? You want teachers to call those parents and be like, "Hey, feed your kids."
You're saying that I'm telling teachers to call the parents. I never said that. I said they can call parties that do this for a living to find children the resources that they need. Like teachers do this all the time. They'll see a child that may be neglected and they'll make the calls or alert people to, intervene. Right. But I mean, I feel like we're pushing it far out to like specifics of it, bro. At the end of the day, my point of view on it is that it's, abortion is a far larger problem than starving children. Children don't starve in America. They may be hungry, but they don't starve. This isn't fucking people. It's not a famine going on. People are not dying.
Why does that have to be the standard? Why do children starving to death have to be the standard? Like a child not knowing when they're gonna get their next meal is a problem. That's an issue. Like that's crazy. So why do children gotta starve to death for? Like I don't understand. Why can't both issues be addressed? Okay, real. There's a bit more of this, and then we'll move on to the next thing.
Obesity. There's much more obese kids than there are hungry kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the world's not perfect, dog. It's not utopia, bro. So it's like, I get, and then I'm a capitalist, dog. I'm not in support of the government coming out taking care of everything. Like, it is what it is, dog. This life is fucking hard, dog. And some children are born in fucked up circumstances, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
So life is hard. So let's do nothing.
Yeah.
Which is generally what Republicans do when it comes.
I don't know why I was having a conversation with that guy in the first place.
Pardon? You want to debate it?
No, I don't know why I was even talking to that guy in the first place.
To say you guys aren't the best people because you don't see.
Abba did a video on Charlie Kirk. He didn't like Abba's assessment of Charlie Kirk, so he agreed to talk about it and cover a couple topics with regard to Charlie Kirk. And Charlie Kirk saying that he's not for school lunches.
Yep.
Abba said is one of the reasons why he thinks Charlie Kirk is a piece of shit person. And Stevie Knight agrees with Charlie Kirk, and Abba's basically saying, dude, like, you get a freaking whack, We're going to watch a little bit more and then move on. I promise. Fuck you.
Children don't starve in America. They may be hungry, but they don't starve. This isn't fucking People, it's not a famish going on. People are not dying because
No, they're not dying. But do you understand?
like hypertension, obesity. There's much more obese kids than there are hungry kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the world's not perfect, dog. It's not utopia, bro. So it's like, I get, and then I'm a capitalist, dog. I'm not in support of the government coming out taking care of everything. Like, it is what it is, dog. This life is fucking hard, dog. And some children are born in fucked up circumstances, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah, but
That is how it is. So let's not do anything about it,
Fuck it.
which is the Republican thing to do.
a lot of people would hear your stance or hear Charlie Kirk's stance and say, you guys aren't the best people because you don't seem to care about making sure that other people in society are okay, right? You guys are more focused on being capitalists and taking care of yourselves, which is okay. Do that. But if people want to look at you and say, well, you guys spread hate out there or you guys spread selfishness, I think that's okay. I think Allah be allowed to do that.
I never said that was a problem. I said people can say whatever the fuck they want to say. My issue with people was celebrating his death, like championing pom-pom and that shit. That's
Yeah,
the epitome of evil to me.
that's the epitome of evil.
That's not a right or left thing.
You think it's more evil to celebrate that man's death than it is for that man to advocate for the fact that children don't get meals?
But they can get meals. Is that the only video you've seen him talk about children?
I'm just saying. Someone dancing in the room.
listen,
I think it's bad. No. I agree. I think it's bad that someone danced in the room and thought it was great that Charlie Kirk died. But I also think it's bad that you're out there openly advocating for kids to not get meals in school because we have an obesity problem. I think that's also bad. I think so.
Get meals in school. I'm advocating for kids to take advantage of the surplus of food available to them in different ways that it is.
Yeah.
It's not on somebody to do it, bro. Like, you know, you're shitty parents. I get it, but we disagree on that perspective, dog. Like, you think that the government should step in and save the world?
That guy's
He's encouraging children to take advantage of the resources out there. It's fucking children.
yeah, and that guy has 1 million people following him on IG.
What are we talking about?
This is
Anyways, well done, Abba. Point proven. And yes, this is another reason why Charlie Kirk is a piece of shit person.